Many people think marketing is just about selling things or making advertisements. They see commercials on television or ads on social media and believe that is all marketing does. However, this is only a small part of a much bigger story. True marketing starts long before a product is even made and continues long after a sale is completed. It is a fundamental process for any business, big or small. At its heart, marketing is the activity of understanding people, creating something they will find useful, delivering that usefulness, or value, to them in a way that builds a lasting connection. It is a bridge between a business and the people it wants to serve. Imagine you are opening a new coffee shop in your neighborhood. Marketing is not just putting up a sign that says coffee for sale. Instead, it is the entire process of thinking about your future customers. What kind of coffee do they like? Do they prefer a quiet place to work or a busy spot to meet friends? What price are they willing to pay for a good cup of coffee? Answering these questions is the real beginning of marketing. It is about creating an experience, not just selling a product. Marketing is the careful planning and action that makes a business successful by focusing on the customer first. This process involves a wide range of activities that work together. It includes figuring out what people need, designing a product or service to meet that need, and setting a price that feels fair. It also involves deciding where to offer your product, deciding how to offer your product, like in a physical store or online. Finally, it includes communicating with your customers to let them know how your product can help them. All these steps are part of the marketing journey. They are all designed to create and deliver value, which is the central goal of all marketing efforts. This essay will guide you through these core ideas step by step. Understanding this broader view of marketing is essential for anyone in business. It helps you see that marketing is not a separate department but a philosophy that should guide the entire organization. From the person who designs the product to the person who answers customer service calls, everyone plays a role in marketing. When a company truly understands and practices good marketing, it doesn't just find customers for its products. Instead, it creates products for its customers. This shift in thinking is powerful. It leads to better products, happier customers, and a stronger, more sustainable business in the long run. To truly understand marketing, we must start with a few basic but very important ideas. The first of these is the concept of human needs. A need is something essential for survival. People need food. People need water. People need shelter. These are not created by marketers. They are a fundamental part of being human. A need is a state of feeling deprived of something basic. For example, the need for clothing, warmth, protection. Marketing begins with recognizing these fundamental human needs in people. Next, we have the idea of wants. A want is the form that a human need takes, as it is shaped by culture, individual personality. While everyone needs food, one person might want a pizza, another might want a salad, a third might want traditional, home-cooked rice. Marketers do not create the need for food, but they can influence what people want to eat. A want is a specific desire to satisfy a deeper need. For instance, you need to communicate with your family. You might want an iPhone, your friend might want a Samsung phone. Both products satisfy the same basic need for communication. This leads us to the concept of demand. Demand is what happens when a want is backed by the ability to pay for it. You might want a luxury sports car, but if you cannot afford it, you do not represent demand for that car. Demands are wants for specific products that people are willing and able to buy. A business must not only understand what people want, but also how many people are actually able to purchase their product. This helps a company estimate its potential market size. For example, many people may want an expensive organic coffee, but only a certain number can afford to buy it every day. Finally, all these ideas come together in the concepts of value and exchange. Customers choose products based on the value they expect to get. Value is the difference between the benefits a customer gets from a product and the cost of obtaining it. An exchange is the act of getting something you desire from someone by offering something in return, usually money. Marketing happens when people decide to satisfy their needs and wants through these exchange relationships. The goal of a marketer is to create a product that offers superior value, leading to a satisfying exchange that makes the customer happy and the business successful. Value is the heart of all marketing. As we saw, customers choose products based on the value they believe they will receive. But what exactly is this value? It is the customer's assessment of a product's overall capacity to satisfy their needs. It is not just about the price tag. Value is a combination of quality, service, price. A customer weighs the benefits they get from a product against the costs of acquiring it. Benefits can be functional, like a warm coat protecting you from the cold, or emotional, like the feeling of confidence you get from wearing that coat. The goal of a marketer is to ensure the benefits outweigh the costs in the customer's mind. Think about buying a simple bottle of water. The basic need is thirst. You could get water from a public fountain for free. However, you might choose to buy a bottle of Fiji water for a few dollars. Why? Because you perceive greater value in it. Perhaps you believe it tastes better, is purer, the bottle is more convenient to carry. The extra cost is justified by these added benefits. This is value creation in action. The marketer has taken a basic product, water, and added features and a brand story that make you willing to pay more for it. They have created a value proposition that appeals to a specific want. The cost side of the value equation includes more than just money. It also includes the time and effort a customer must spend to get the product. For example, driving 30 minutes to a special store to buy a certain type of bread, that travel time is part of your cost. A smart marketer looks for ways to increase benefits while also reducing the customer's costs. Offering online ordering home delivery. By making the product easier to obtain, the marketer increases its overall value to the customer. Ultimately, a business succeeds by creating and delivering superior value. If two companies sell a similar phone, the one that offers a better camera, a longer battery life, more helpful customer support for a fair price, will win. It has created a stronger value proposition. Marketing's primary job is to understand what customers value, and then to build an organization that can provide it consistently. It's a continuous process of listening to customers, innovating products, improving the overall experience. The most successful companies are those that become obsessed with creating value for the people they serve. Marketing exists because people satisfy their needs and wants through exchange. An exchange is the simple act of obtaining a desired object from someone by offering something in return. This is one of the most basic activities in human society. In its simplest form, you give a baker money, and the baker gives you bread. This single transaction is the core of the exchange process. For an exchange to happen, at least two parties must be involved. Each must have something the other party values. Both parties must also be free to accept or reject the offer. They must be able to communicate. They must be able to deliver the goods. However, modern marketing thinks of exchange as much more than a single, isolated transaction. The goal is not just to make one sale. The goal is to build a relationship. Imagine you visit that baker again. This time, the baker remembers your name and asks if you enjoyed the bread you bought last week. This small gesture changes the nature of the exchange. It is no longer just a transaction. It is becoming a relationship. You feel recognized and valued as a person, not just as a source of money. This positive feeling makes you more likely to return to that bakery again and again. This shift from a transactional view to a relationship view is crucial in today's competitive world. A transaction-focused marketer is concerned with making the sale today. A relationship-focused marketer is concerned with helping the customer today, so they'll want to come back tomorrow. They understand long-term success depends on creating a loyal base of repeat customers. A loyal customer is far more valuable than a one-time buyer. They spend more over time. They often recommend the business to friends and family, giving free, powerful advertising. Therefore, exchange in marketing is about creating mutual value. The customer gets a product that solves a problem or satisfies a want. The business gets profit to continue operating and growing. In the best exchanges, both sides get something more. The customer gets a pleasant experience and feels cared for. The business gets a loyal advocate and a stable revenue source. Good marketing focuses on the entire customer experience, from first discovery to long after purchase. It's about building a chain of satisfying exchanges that create a strong, lasting bond. Section 3. Understanding the customer. At the very foundation of great marketing lies a deep and genuine understanding of the customer. A business cannot create value if it does not know who its customers are and what they truly need. A customer is the person or organization that buys goods or services from a store or business. They are the final judge of whether a product has value. Therefore, all marketing efforts must begin and end with the customer in mind. Many businesses make the mistake of creating a product first and then trying to find people to sell it to. This is a difficult and often unsuccessful approach. The better way is to understand the customer first, and then design a product that perfectly fits their needs. This means a marketer must be like a detective, constantly seeking clues about their customers. Who are they? Where do they live? What is their age? What is their income? What is their lifestyle? What are their daily challenges and frustrations? What do they hope for? Answering these questions helps a business create a clear picture of its target customer. For example, a company selling baby strollers needs to understand the lives of new parents. They are likely tired, busy, concerned about safety. A stroller that is lightweight, easy to fold with one hand, has excellent safety features, will provide real value to them because it solves their specific problems. This understanding goes beyond basic demographics like age or gender. It delves into the psychology of the customer. It's about their behaviors, attitudes, motivations. Why do they choose one brand over another? Is it price, quality, brand reputation, the recommendation of a friend? A coffee shop owner might observe that some customers always come in the morning on their way to work and want fast service. Others come in the afternoon to relax and want a comfortable chair and free Wi-Fi. These are two different types of customers with different needs, even though they are buying the same product, coffee. By taking the time to truly see the world through the customer's eyes, a business can make better decisions in every area. This customer-centric approach informs what products to develop, what prices to set, where to sell the products, what marketing messages to use. It ensures that the company's resources are not wasted on creating things that nobody wants. Instead of guessing, the business makes informed choices based on real evidence about customer needs and desires. This is why market research, which we will discuss later, is so important. It is the formal process for understanding the customer, the most valuable asset any business has. Section 4. Building lasting relationships. In the past, marketing often focused on a single goal, making a sale. Today, smart marketers know that the real prize is not a one-time transaction, but a long-term relationship. Customer Relationship Management, or CRM, is the overall process of building and maintaining profitable customer relationships. By delivering superior customer value and satisfaction, the aim is to turn new customers into loyal customers, into lifelong partners. This is because acquiring a new customer can cost 5 times more than keeping an existing one. Loyal customers are the bedrock of a stable and profitable business, providing a predictable stream of revenue. Building a relationship starts with consistently delivering on your promise of value. If your restaurant promises fresh, delicious food, it must deliver that experience every single time. A single bad meal can break the trust you have worked so hard to build. Consistency creates reliability, and reliability builds trust. Trust is the foundation of any strong relationship, whether between two people or between a customer and a brand. When customers trust a brand, they are more willing to try its new products and are more forgiving if a minor mistake occurs. They believe the company has their best interests at heart. Beyond delivering a great product, businesses can use many tools to strengthen customer bonds. Loyalty programs that reward repeat purchases, personalized communication such as recommendation emails, excellent customer service that quickly and politely solves problems. These actions show the customer that the business values their patronage beyond the initial sale. The ultimate goal of relationship marketing is to create customer delight. Satisfaction is when a product's performance meets a customer's expectations. Delight is when the performance exceeds their expectations. Think of a hotel that provides a clean room and leaves a small, personalized welcome gift. This unexpected gesture creates a memorable and positive emotional response. Delighted customers are not just loyal, they become advocates. They enthusiastically share their positive experiences with others, becoming a volunteer marketing force for the brand. In this way, focusing on relationships doesn't just secure today's business, it builds a foundation for tomorrow's growth. Section 1. Why market research is your compass. Imagine trying to navigate a ship across a vast ocean without a map or a compass. You would be sailing blind, hoping to luckily find your destination. Running a business without market research is very similar. Market research is the systematic process of gathering, analyzing, interpreting information about a market. This includes information about potential customers, competitors. It is the compass that guides all your business decisions, helping you to reduce risks, make smarter choices. It helps you move from guessing what customers want to knowing what they want. Without it, you might spend a lot of time and money creating a product that nobody is interested in buying. The main purpose of market research is to provide a business with a clear view of the marketplace. It answers critical questions that are essential for success. Is there a real need for the product you want to sell? Who are your potential customers? How many of them are there? What are they currently buying to solve the problem your product addresses? Who are your main competitors? What are their strengths and weaknesses? How much are customers willing to pay for a solution like yours? Having the answers to these questions removes a great deal of uncertainty and provides a solid foundation for your marketing strategy. Market research is not just something for big corporations with large budgets. Even the smallest business can and should conduct some form of research. It can be as simple as talking to people in your community, or as formal as conducting a large-scale online survey. A new bakery owner might start by asking friends and neighbors about their favorite types of bread. A new bakery owner might start by asking friends and neighbors about their favorite types of cakes. They could visit other bakeries in the area to see what they sell and what their prices are. This informal research provides valuable insights without costing much money. The key is to be curious and to actively seek information rather than relying on assumptions. Ultimately, market research helps a business stay connected to its customers and the changing market environment. Customer needs and preferences are not static, they evolve over time. What was popular last year might not be popular today. Regular market research allows a business to spot new trends, identify emerging opportunities, recognize potential threats before they become major problems. It ensures that the business remains relevant and continues to offer value to its customers. By listening carefully to the market, a company can adapt and thrive, steering its ship confidently toward the shores of long-term success. You do not need to be a data scientist to conduct effective market research. Really. There are many simple and low-cost methods that any business can use to listen to its market. One of the most common methods is using surveys. A survey is a list of questions designed to collect specific information from a particular group of people. You can create free surveys online using tools like Google Forms, share the link through email, share the link on social media. The questions could be about customer satisfaction, interest in a new product idea, shopping habits. Keep the survey short and easy to answer to encourage more completions. Another powerful method is simple observation. Watch how people behave in real-life situations. For example, a coffee shop owner could observe which tables customers choose, how long they stay, what they do while they are there. Do they work on laptops or chat with friends? These clues reveal the atmosphere they prefer. A toy store owner could watch which toys children are most drawn to. Observation shows what people actually do, which can differ from survey answers. It provides authentic insights into natural customer behavior. Direct conversations are also incredibly valuable. Interviews. An interview is a one-on-one conversation for in-depth questions. This digs deeper into a customer's thoughts and feelings. Focus groups. A focus group brings together 6 to 10 people to discuss a product or topic. A moderator guides the discussion, and participant interaction can reveal new ideas and perspectives. Even informal chats with customers as they shop can be rich feedback. Finally, analyze existing data. This is called secondary research, using information someone else collected. Government reports on demographics, industry association publications, articles, and studies you find online. Analyze your own sales data, too. Which products are your best sellers? Are there certain times of day or year when sales are higher? Look at online reviews of your business and competitors for free insights. These simple methods together can paint a very clear picture of your market. A business usually cannot be all things to all people. The total market is often too large and diverse for one company to serve effectively. This is where market segmentation comes in. Segmentation is the process of dividing a broad market into smaller groups, needs, characteristics, behaviors. These smaller groups are called segments. A group with shared traits is likely to respond in a similar way to a marketing effort. By focusing on one or more of these segments, a company can use its resources more efficiently and create a message that truly resonates with its target audience. There are several common ways to segment a market. The first is demographic segmentation, which divides the market based on variables like age, gender, income, family size, education, occupation. For example, a company selling luxury watches might target high-income individuals over the age of 40. A brand selling colorful backpacks might target students in their teens and early 20s. Demographic data is often the easiest to obtain and provides a clear, basic profile of the customer. It helps answer the fundamental question of who the customer is, in terms of life, stage, social, standing. Another important method is psychographic segmentation. This approach goes deeper than demographics and divides buyers by lifestyle, personality traits, social values. It focuses on why they buy. Some consumers are highly environmentally conscious and will choose products that are sustainable and ethically made, even if they cost more. Others might be driven by a desire for status and will prefer brands that are seen as prestigious. A company selling outdoor adventure gear would target people with an active and adventurous lifestyle regardless of their age or income. Finally, there is behavioral segmentation, which groups customers based on knowledge, attitude, use, response. Are they first-time buyers or loyal repeat customers? How often do they use the product? What benefits are they seeking? For example, an airline might have one segment of business travelers who seek convenience and are not sensitive to price, and another segment of leisure travelers who are looking for the lowest possible fare. By understanding these different groups, the airline can create different offers, such as a flexible ticket for the business traveler and a discounted vacation package for the leisure traveler, making its marketing more effective for everyone. Once a business has understood its customers and chosen its target market, the next step is to plan the details of its marketing strategy. The marketing mix is the set of tactical marketing tools that a company blends to produce the response it wants in the target market. Think of it as a recipe. To bake a delicious cake, you need the right ingredients in the right proportions. Similarly, to create a successful marketing plan, you need the right mix of marketing tools. The most famous framework for the marketing mix is the 4 Ps: product, price, place, promotion. These 4 elements are the core pillars of any marketing plan. Each of the 4 Ps represents a key decision area that a marketer must manage. Product refers to the actual goods or services the company offers to the target market. Price is the amount of money customers must pay to obtain the product. Place includes the company activities that make the product available to target consumers. Finally, promotion means activities that communicate the merits of the product and persuade target customers to buy it. A good marketer does not just decide on each of these elements in isolation. Instead, they must work together to create a cohesive and effective plan that delivers value to the customer. Imagine you are launching a new brand of organic, healthy snacks for children. For your product, you decide on fruit bars made with all-natural ingredients and fun packaging. For the price, you set it slightly higher than regular snacks to reflect the quality of the ingredients. For place, you choose to sell them in health food stores and online, where health-conscious parents shop. For promotion, you use social media advertising targeted at parents and partner with family bloggers to write reviews. All these decisions are interconnected. The high-quality product justifies the higher price, and the choice of stores reinforces the brand's healthy image. The key to a successful marketing mix is consistency. All 4 elements must send the same message and work towards the same goal. If you are marketing a luxury car, you would set a high price, sell it through exclusive dealerships, and advertise in premium magazines. It would be confusing to try and sell a luxury car at a discount store. The marketing mix provides a simple but powerful framework for organizing your marketing efforts. By carefully considering and blending the 4 Ps, a business can create a strong market position and effectively reach its chosen customers with a compelling offer. The first P, product, is the foundation of the marketing mix. It is the good or service that you offer to your customers to satisfy their needs. A product is more than just a physical object. It is the entire package of benefits a customer receives when they make a purchase. This includes the product's design, features, quality, branding, and packaging. When developing a product, a business must think about what the customer is really buying. For example, when someone buys a power drill, they are not just buying a piece of machinery. They are buying the ability to make a hole in the wall. The product must be designed to deliver that core benefit effectively. A business has to make many decisions about its product. What features should it have? How should it be designed to be easy and pleasant to use? What should the brand name be, and what kind of packaging will attract the target customer? For instance, a software company must decide which features to include in its application. A restaurant must decide on its menu items, the quality of its ingredients, and the ambiance of its dining room. All these elements combine to create the total product experience. The goal is to create a product that not only meets customer needs but also provides a superior experience compared to competitors' offerings. The second P is price. This is the only element in the marketing mix that produces revenue. All the others represent costs. Setting the right price is one of the most difficult decisions a marketer has to make. If the price is too high, customers may not be willing to buy the product. If the price is too low, the company may not make enough profit to stay in business. The price you set also communicates a lot about your product. A high price often signals high quality, while a low price can signal a bargain. The price must be consistent with the customer's perceived value of the product. When setting a price, a company must consider several factors. It must understand the costs of producing and selling the product. It must research what competitors are charging for similar products. Most importantly, it must understand what value customers place on the product and what they are willing to pay. A company might use different pricing strategies. For example, it could introduce a new product at a low price to attract many buyers quickly, or it could set a high initial price to capture maximum revenue from customers willing to pay more. The right price balances customer value with company profitability. The third P in the marketing mix is place, concerned with getting the product from the producer to the target customer. It is all about distribution. You can have the best product, but if customers cannot find it, they cannot buy it. Place decisions involve determining where and how your product will be sold. Selling directly to consumers online, selling through retail stores using wholesalers. Make the product available in the right locations at the right time, in the right quantities. For example, a company selling soft drinks like Coca-Cola needs to be everywhere. Supermarkets, small corner stores, vending machines, restaurants. This is intensive distribution for maximum coverage. In contrast, high-end custom-made furniture might only sell through an exclusive showroom or its own website to maintain exclusivity. Place must align with the overall marketing strategy and customer habits. Where do they typically shop for this type of product? The final P is promotion. Promotion's goal: inform, persuade, remind. Promotion mix: advertising, TV, radio, social media platforms, public relations, PR, sales promotion, discounts, coupons, contests, personal selling. Direct interaction with customers. For a new movie, TV commercials, actors on talk shows, opening weekend discounts, social media buzz. The message must be consistent and compelling. Promotion is visible but only effective if the product price and place are right. It is the voice of the marketing mix telling the story of the value you have created for the customer. Once you have your marketing mix ready, you need to choose the right channels to deliver your message. A channel is simply a path or a medium through which you reach your customers. For many years, marketers relied on what we now call traditional channels. These are the media that were popular before the internet became a part of our daily lives. Television commercials, radio ads, printed newspaper and magazine ads, direct mail, flyers and catalogs sent to your home, billboards along the highway. These channels are often about broadcasting a single message to a very large audience. They're great for creating broad awareness. A big company launching a new soft drink can use a Super Bowl commercial to instantly introduce its product to a massive audience. However, these channels have some significant limitations. They are often very expensive. It is also very difficult to measure their exact effectiveness. Communication is mostly one way. Little room for conversation or direct feedback. In contrast, modern marketing has seen the rise of digital channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, search engines like Google, email marketing, a company website, blog posts, YouTube videos. Unlike traditional channels that broadcast to everyone, digital channels allow for much more precise targeting. Show ads only to people of a certain age. Show ads only to people who live in a specific city. Show ads only to people who have shown interest in a particular hobby. This makes marketing much more efficient. The biggest shift is the move from a one-way monologue to a two-way dialogue. On social media, customers can comment on a company's posts. They can ask questions. They can share their own experiences. This creates a conversation and a sense of community around a brand. Digital channels are also much more accessible for small businesses. Setting up a social media page is free. Running a targeted ad campaign can cost as little as a few dollars a day. Most importantly, everything is measurable. A business can see exactly how many people saw their post, how many clicked on their ad, and how many visited their website, allowing them to understand what works and what does not. The world of digital marketing is built on a few key concepts. The first and most important is content. Content is any piece of information you create and share online to attract and engage your target audience. It can take many forms: blog posts, videos, photos, infographics, podcasts, or simple social media updates. The goal of content marketing is not to directly sell a product. Instead, it is to provide something valuable or entertaining to your audience. By consistently creating useful content, a business can build trust and establish itself as an expert in its field. For example, a hardware store could create how-to videos showing people how to complete simple home repair projects. This leads to the second key concept, engagement, engagement. Engagement is any interaction that a customer has with your brand online. When a person likes your photo on Instagram, comments on your Facebook post, shares your video, or writes a review, they are engaging with your brand. High engagement is a sign of a healthy and interested community. Smart marketers do not just post content and hope for the best. They actively encourage engagement by asking questions, running polls, and responding to comments. This makes customers feel heard and valued, which strengthens their relationship with the business and makes them more loyal in the long run. The third pillar of modern digital marketing is measurement. The beauty of digital channels is that nearly everything can be tracked and analyzed. Marketers use tools like Google Analytics to see how many people visit their website, which pages they look at, and how they found the site in the first place. Social media platforms provide detailed dashboards showing the reach and engagement of every post. This flood of data allows businesses to measure their return on investment with incredible accuracy. They can see which ad campaigns are driving sales and which ones are not. This removes the guesswork from marketing and allows for continuous improvement. For a small business, this digital toolkit is incredibly empowering. A local baker can use these tools to compete with much larger companies. They can share beautiful photos of their cakes on Instagram, ask their followers to vote on a new flavor, and see which posts lead to the most online orders. This allows them to use their limited marketing budget in the most effective way possible. They can test different messages, learn what resonates with their customers, and refine their strategy based on real-time data. This ability to test, learn, and adapt quickly is the true power of modern marketing. We have now journeyed through the essential landscape of marketing. We started by understanding that marketing is far more than just advertising. It is the entire process of creating and delivering value to people. It begins with a deep appreciation for fundamental human needs, which are then shaped into specific wants. When these wants are backed by the ability to pay, they become demands. The core of this process is a fair exchange. The customer receives something they value. The business builds a lasting, profitable relationship. This customer-centric philosophy is the true north guiding every decision a company makes. This chapter has decoded the key activities that bring this philosophy to life. We saw the importance of market research as the compass. By listening to customers through surveys, observation, conversation, a company moves from guesswork to knowledge. This knowledge enables intelligent market segmentation, dividing audiences into manageable groups with similar needs. By targeting specific segments, businesses tailor offerings and messages for maximum impact. This strategic foundation builds an efficient, effective marketing plan, focusing resources where they'll yield the greatest return. With strategy in place, we explored the marketing mix, the 4 Ps, product, price, place, promotion, design, a product that solves a real problem, set a price that reflects value, choose the right places to sell, promote the benefits, all in harmony. We compared traditional channels like television with precise, conversational, measurable digital channels. The digital toolkit, content engagement measurement, empowers even the smallest business to connect meaningfully. In conclusion, marketing is dynamic and essential for any organization that wants to thrive. It is a continuous cycle of understanding people, creating value, building relationships. It is not about tricking people into buying things they do not need. It is about serving people, solving their problems, and fulfilling their desires. To put these ideas into practice, you can follow a simple 3-step checklist. First, truly get to know your customer. Second, carefully choose your marketing mix to create a consistent and valuable offer. Third, always test your ideas, measure the results, and be willing to learn and adapt. This is the path to marketing success.